What up, everybody? McPherson here again with DeFaRekinLicious. Today I am making my Brussels sprout recipe. I am also in Minersville, Pennsylvania, and Tyler's Aunt Rosie allowed me to use her kitchen today, and I'm so grateful to her. She literally is one of the most fabulous women I know, and literally one of my most favorite people on the planet. So here, let's get started. We're starting with one whole yellow onion, and you want to slice it. And here's a tip. Keep your onions in the refrigerator, any type of onion. Then when you go to slice, dice, chop, whatever, you won't have those tears. You won't have all those stinging in your eyes. Take one whole yellow onion and you want to slice it. And then what we're gonna do is, I've already got my pan heated up with 1 tablespoon olive oil, and then I'm gonna add this whole onions to my olive oil. Here we go. I've got 1 tablespoon of olive oil in a medium heated up pan. I wanna add these sliced onions. Now, what we're going to do, cook these onions for 20 minutes. You wanna get these sliced onions caramelized way down. Next, after we've added our onions to the pan, we are going to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of cracked black pepper. All right, now for 5 minutes, we're gonna let these onions cook, and then we're going to add our garlic, but it's gonna be a total cook time of the onions, because again, you want them to get real, just broken down and, have that sweet yellow onion flavor. So I'm setting my timer for 5 minutes. Again, you just want to stir those onions a little bit. Make sure they're all hitting the heat. And just cook that for about 5 minutes. And then we're going to be adding our chopped garlic. So, funny ass story. And I'm sure this is going to be not so hard for any of you to believe. Yesterday, when Tyler came to pick me up, I had everything all ready, packed downstairs, ready for him just to load into the car. And he sees like 9 bags. 5 of them are bags filled with food. Healthy food. Yes, I am very dedicated to eating healthy, and whenever I travel, I take my own food. Good for the people I'm staying with, at least I'm not eating their shit. Anyway, so he gets there and he's like, Stephanie, we're only going for 5 days, right? I'm like, no, we're going for 6. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, it's been 5 minutes, we're gonna add 2 cloves of chopped garlic in with our onions. So we're just, tossing a little bit every once in a while. You wanna stir the onions with the garlic. And then cook down for another 15 minutes. Really caramelizing those onions. Bringing out all that sweet flavor. So next, I'm going to show y'all how to cut your Brussels sprouts. And I've already pretty much diced all of them, but I did leave one out. First off, you want to chop that core off. Just get that core out of the way. And then you want to slice the Brussels sprout in half. If they're really large, you can slice them into quarters. And notice my t-shirt. It says, hip hop, I don't stop. And that is the frickin' truth. Talking about my friend Brad Atten and how he compared me to a puppy. Yep, hip hop, I don't stop. I literally run 1,000 miles an hour almost 100% of the time. All right, so our 20 minutes is up. So now what we want to do is we want to add 1 package of pancetta ham to our caramelized onions. We're going to mix this up here all together, get a real good mix. And we're going to let that cook for 5 minutes with the onions. Just get that pancetta in there with the onions for about 5 minutes. Add a little bit more salt. Touch more cracked black pepper. Mix that up real good. Yes, this is an hour-long recipe, but let me tell you, it is damn worth it. Okay, so now we've cooked our pancetta ham in with our onions for about 5 minutes total. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add, this recipe calls for a whole cup of vinegar, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna add half a cup of vinegar first to our pancetta and onion. Saute. So we're going to add here this And we're just gonna let that cook for another 15 minutes. Stir it up real good here. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, balsamic vinegar, I've used red wine vinegar and I've used balsamic, and balsamic by far is the best way to go with this. But yeah, it's still DeFaRekinLicious with red wine vinegar, just not quite as much. Now while our pancetta and onions are cooking down with the balsamic vinegar, let's break out in some song and dance. The balsamic vinegar actually becomes kind of syrupy. Oh, it's time to add the Brussels sprouts. Next, we add those diced up Brussels sprouts to our pancetta ham and onion balsamic vinegar mixture here. And you want to give that a real good toss, real good stir. All right, and then we're actually going to add our other half a cup of balsamic vinegar. So you want to get that in there like that. Stir it up real good. Add a little bit more salt to pinch. And a little bit more cracked black pepper. I think the cracked black pepper wanted to get away from you there. Jeez, holy cow. Mix it up real good. Now, then after you mix it up, make sure there's real good evened out with the onions and the pancetta ham and the Brussels sprouts. You're going to want to cover this, okay? So we're going to now cover it. And what I wind up doing, if I don't have a lid, I just use another big huge pan. So now you're going to cover that, and that is going to cook for 20 minutes. So while that cooks, let's do some more singing and dancing. Look what you got. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Look what you got. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Okay, so my timer just went off, so let's just remove this lid. There. We want to do one more good stir. Oh, these smell amazing. I think I just lost one on the flow. Sucks for that Brussels sprout. So let's just give it one more quick toss. Oh, it smells so amazing. And then we'll just transfer it into a nice, pretty bowl. And I'm losing some Brussels sprouts. Hopefully that won't happen to you. Now it's time to taste them. I'm so excited. Oh, they're hot, so might want to let them cool down for a second. Don't want to put them in your mouth while they're steaming frickin' hot, because then you'll be like, I hate these Brussels sprouts. I think that's good. Oh my. Holy frickin' cow. Wow, these are delicious. These are absolutely incredible. Sure hope you enjoy them and have a happy frickin' turkey day.